Hi there. Week 22, Carbaholic Does Keto. Week 25 for somewhat Carbaholic Does Keto.
Not a Carbaholic Does Keto. Slight variation in diet does keto.
Because I know our weekly updates are usually about our week in the past, but in Kalamazoo we have Gay Pride weekend, which is this weekend. There's a festival, and they always have a drag queen show, which is so much fun. I went last year for the first time,
Dress up
and it
like a
was
dude?
so much fun. No, I'm
No.
going to show my support.
Okay.
So I'm making myself a rainbow tutu. It's going to be very full.
Pull my finger, I'll make a rainbow tutu.
Whatever. It's going to be very full. Yeah. So working on this, trying to get it done because it's Friday night. And
It's not Friday night now, it's Friday night is when it's scheduled, so that's 2 days away.
it's Friday night. So trying to get this done. So we started our egg fast yesterday.
Ugh.
Going through that. I am actually not minding it that much. The only problem I'm having is not being able to eat the other foods. I don't mind eating the eggs. Of course, this is only day 2.
That's kind of the point.
I don't mind eating the eggs, but I'm kind of like, I'd really like some chocolate. I'd really like some macadamia nuts. You know.
Yeah.
All that fun stuff. Had the farmer's market last weekend and did pretty well. I sold out of all the bread that I took. I took the cinnamon bread. I took the macadamia nut bread, sold out of all that, which was awesome. And almost sold out of the cookies that I took. I took some dark chocolate cookies that I make. A lot of people say they taste like brownies and they kind of just melt in your mouth. So I have a few other flavors I think I've mentioned in previous videos that I'm working on for those, and I plan on taking those to the next market, which is going to be the first Sunday in July. And I think we're going to make I am going to make some of the yeast buns that we have posted a video before. We'll post that up here for you if you're interested. And take those to sell too, because I think a lot of people showed some interest in that when I mentioned it. But I think the lady that runs the market said more people actually came through this past Sunday than on opening day, which is kind of crazy.
Just abnormal.
Yeah. So I had a lot of people again say they came just for my booth and thanked me, and it was just really, really cool.
Very cool. And you didn't bring enough stuff to sell?
I didn't. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't. Like, I didn't bring enough of the bread stuff.
Right.
Just based on the fact that I had 11 loaves last time, and I came home, or no, I
You had
sold
more than-
11,
Sold 11.
traded 1, but came home with 6. So
Yeah.
I didn't think I would be selling that much. I didn't think I would need that much.
I told her she did. She didn't listen. As per the usual. So, how you feeling this week? I mean, obviously egg fast day 2, but
Yeah, I'm good.
you and the scale done fighting?
So I got on the scale on Tuesday morning yesterday when we were supposed to be starting the egg fast. And I think my body didn't want to do the egg fast and tried to convince me that I didn't have to do the egg fast, because all of a sudden I dropped like a pound, almost 2 pounds from the last time I weighed, and was now at that point 0.4 pounds less than my lowest weight 2 weeks ago Tuesday. Today it actually went back up point so many pounds, but it was not body fat. The body fat actually went down the percentage. It was actually my bone mass that went up, along with muscle mass, which that could be from my 30-day challenge that I'm doing.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. Muscle mass makes sense. Bone mass, not so much.
Because my 30-day challenge, I am now up to like 70 squats is the highest number of squats I've had to do, and 105 crunches. So
She even did them when she was drunk the other night.
I did. So that's a funny story. Friday night, went out with a coworker and another ex-coworker, because Friday was her sort of last day. and she was in town, so we went out for drinks, and I decided I was going to take the Zip Fizz with me and mix that with some vodka and some soda water, because no carbs. There's calories.
Well, it's carbs,
but no carbs. There's carbs in
Zip Fizz.
Yeah. So low carb. Sorry, low carb. Anyway, turned out to be a superb idea. It was so good. The bad idea was getting 2 doubles and drinking those. And I did eat too. I ate on the way there. I had one of my macadamia nut bread sandwiches with the chicken and the cheese. So I had food in my stomach when I started drinking. Didn't really feel it until I was on my way home, and then when I got home, like as the night went on, I got drunker and drunker and drunker. I was like, what's going on here? So yeah, forced myself to still do the exercises even though I was drunk, and managed to do better as far as the number, like, so because I have the other things that I've added in, you know, like with the milk jug and the yeah, I did more of those things that I usually do. And then throughout the night, like I said, I was getting drunker and drunker. I had to get up and go pee God knows how many times, and every single time I'm stumbling to the bathroom. This is the first time in my life I'm ever going to throw up from being drunk. I feel like I'm going to die. And made it back to bed without throwing up. And every time, like, the whole house was spinning. It wasn't just the room, it was the entire house was spinning. And then I woke up Saturday morning and I was perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
So it's
just a little bit moody, but other than that, normal.
It's kind of funny. I mean, I had a headache, but I think it was weather related because it was sinus pressure and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, fun weekend.
Yeah, and so Monday, Stacy also made dinner for our friend Nate and I.
Yes, I did make dinner on Monday.
So that video is going to be releasing later.
Yes.
That's going to be the first in a series that
New
Stacy's
series.
going to be making dinner, and
Yep.
so
I get to learn how to cook, and Greg gets to make fun of it. So it's going to be called.
It's entertaining.
This is the Carbaholic Does Keto series. That's going to be the cookbook keto series. It's not all going to be cookbook recipes though, because I have things on Pinterest too, and I really want to keep it to recipes that I can share.
Yeah.
Because they're widely available.
Right.
So that's my goal for that.
Don't want to get in trouble.
If I can make it, somebody else can definitely make it.
Probably better.
See?
So you guys will have to watch that video when we put it out. It should be soon. See whether or not we like it or not. Sag paneer, that's what it was?
Sag paneer.
Yeah. So.
Anybody that doesn't know what paneer is, it's cheese.
It's a cheese. It's a very tasteless cheese.
We all know that I love cheese.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I made it another threshold. I've hit the 85 pounds lost.
Yep, you said that. I remember that.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So the egg fast, I'm not sure. It's like it's interesting, right? Shoving an egg in my mouth when I'm hungry is not something I'm accustomed to. So we made a whole bunch of hard-boiled eggs in preparation for the egg fasts. Well, when I was filled in on what the details of the egg fast were, I started making hard-boiled eggs. And I think I had 6 of them today. 3 and 3. Yeah, I had 3 for breakfast, and I had 3 for dinner. And then I had part of the quiche that you made for lunch. But I haven't had, and I did have my bulletproof coffee this morning, which was, so I'm going to have to share the recipe for that, because that thing is super good now. I've tweaked things a little bit, and it's really good. So I'll have to show you guys how I'm making that, and maybe I'll do it next week, edit as part of this video or something, because it's pretty quick and dirty. But
Pretty quick and dirty?
Pretty quick and dirty. It's like Stacy likes it. So she could roll over and fall asleep. Wait, that's me. So anyway, overall the scale's been favorable. Gained I think about half a pound, I think, from yesterday's weigh-in at the egg fast. So it's hard to say. Weight day to day is just immeasurable. But I am interested in seeing the results at the end of the week. Yesterday I wasn't super hungry doing the egg fast. Today I was more so. Like today I've eaten more, I think, than what I eat in a normal day when aren't just eating just eggs. And I did have some cheese. So overall, doing well. My heartburn is non-existent now. Like, that's been a concern for the last couple of weeks, and that's completely gone now. I haven't stayed away from any spicy foods or anything, and I haven't been doing the apple cider vinegar and lemon juice every day anymore. Like, I seem to gravitate to that when I'm having some issues, and it seems to resolve that for me. So if you guys haven't tried that, you should definitely give that a whirl. But just be mindful that caffeine can impact that. And so another video, I'll kind of share a little bit more in depth about the heartburn that I was kind of going through and kind of what I did and what I discovered in that process. So you guys be looking for that. So a special thing coming up in the 6th month, when Stacy hits 6 months, we're going to do some side-by-side comparison stuff.
Yep, pictures. So pretty crazy. Like, I'll say I still feel like a fat person. When I look down, I still see a fat guy, right? I still look in the mirror, I see a fat guy. It's so hard for me to realize I've lost 85 pounds and I'm still like, so this is how I saw myself when I was like 85 pounds heavier. Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You feel so much better, but you still see the same person. You don't see the weight. And I was talking to my kids about it a little bit, and you know, they're like, yeah, we don't see fat dad, we just see dad. And so when they see me like now versus they see me like 6 months ago, like, it's the same person. They don't see anything really different. Obviously the family and the relatives that don't see you every day, they see a change. They see a drastic change. They're like, oh my God, it's change.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I get a lot of comments at work too. Like,
oh yeah?
Today, for example.
From men?
No, there's like 3 guys at my work. The skirt that I have on today is one that I bought probably close to 2 years ago, thinking I would fit it, and I didn't fit it. It was very, very tight, very cut me off at the waist. And I decided to go through the closet this morning, and I'm like, I'm going to try it on. And so I try it on, and it fits. The only thing is it's just too long. So I have to fold it over at the waist.
No, man. Well, one of these days maybe you'll grow into it.
Yeah. So anyway, that was kind of cool, and I actually had a lot of people comment about it today. I was like,
well, when you change
maybe I shouldn't have wore this to work.
When you change your dress and change your attire, then people take notice.
Yeah.
Like when I went to work, when I went to the office and I was wearing, you know, dressy clothes, people were more aware than when I walked up to one lady and she's like, did you lose weight? So
Give you that accusing look?
yeah, like am I like interpreting this correctly? It's interesting. You know, it's been 6 months since I've seen her, so. But yeah, so like to them, they're like, you're a smaller person, but to yourself, you see your same person. That's kind of my point. You just don't see it. Like, I look down, I still see a belly, and I'm like, okay, you know. But it's weird. It's
It's kind of like looking in the mirror every day, as we do. And,
I took pictures.
Whatever. I don't super notice it until I look at an older video,
right?
You know, from when we first started doing keto, or our family picture that we took in November of last year. Like that, I just look like I have a bowling ball for a head sitting on my shoulders. Like, it's
trying to get that drilled out.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, I mean, I feel different, but when I look in the mirror, I don't see anything different.
And that they call that, it's called something like body dysmorphia.
There's actually a technical term for it?
There is.
Oh,
there is. When you can't get past what it was and you still feel like you are that giant person.
Well, I'm still a giant person. I mean, I almost weigh 300 pounds, but...
No, I know, but it's like... So, the weird part is, for me, is I knew I was very overweight. I knew I was very large. But I didn't... I guess I denied it enough that I didn't actually feel like I was. Until I'd see myself in a picture, or on a video, or sometimes in the mirror. And, you know, and then, like, buying the clothes and stuff. And I was just like, ugh.
Ugh.
Like, ew.
Yeah, see, mine was more about my restrictive activities of what I could do, or like it hit 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm ready to go to sleep. Oh my god. And mobility, putting socks on a chore. Of course, now it's summer. I don't have to wear socks. I'm wearing flip flops. Wow.
Guess you'll find out when it starts getting cold again.
Yeah, maybe. I guess so. That could be a lot smaller even then.
I'm sure you will be.
Cool stuff. Well, that's it for Carbaholic Does Keto Week 22. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
And stay keto.
Click the bell. See you in the next video. Bye, guys. Oh, son of a... Best my finger gets the... I'm sure that's gonna make it into a blooper.